Hey guys, it's Lou here with Aegis After Action. And today we're talking about community care and why it's so difficult sometimes to get medical coverage in the community versus going directly to the VA. Um, Going straight to the point, you will find that your doctors, in particular, your orthopedic specialist or your allergist or whatever specialty you've gone out to the community for. A lot of these guys used to take VA and then they stop. So one question would be, well, have they stopped being patriotic? Do they hate veterans? No. Hell, some of these guys are veterans. What they hate is being robbed and being just abused by the VA system. When it comes to the VA and the community care, they're essentially an insurance company, and they do not like paying what these practitioners charge. Now, I cannot speak for the lower 48. I can speak for Alaska in particular. In Alaska, speaking to my providers, the cost for staff, for medications, for equipment is a lot higher here in Alaska than in the lower 48 because everything has to be shipped or transported up here to include labor. We don't have any medical schools here in Alaska, so all of our medical staff is imported from other states, which creates more cost. You got to pay cost of living, per diem, and all these other things. And I have, you hear about it from the doctors, but take a look at that next TRICARE bill you get from the VA, that insurance. It says this is not a bill; it's just an invoice or whatever, or statement. Excuse me, the statement of care. And when you open that up, and you see what your practitioner billed and what the VA is paying, in some cases, it's not even remotely close. I mean, it is not. It's not even far-fetched to give an example of your care provider charged $1,000 for a treatment plan, and the VA said, "Nah, I think that only cost you $100, so we're only going to pay you $100." And they expect your care provider to eat the other $900. Some doctors that I've spoken to they love their patients and they're like, screw it, we'll just take it as a write-off. The VA will be a write-off, and then they'll say, okay, after a certain number of VA patients, we won't take anymore because we just can't afford to take this hit all the time. And others just flat out say, yeah, we're not doing that. It's not right. I don't know where you sit on the fence with this. If you're on the fence or if you're on the side of the doctors or you're on the side of the VA. Yeah, medical care does cost a lot of money. That's why we petition the VA to assist us, to help us, to provide us the support that we need. The military promised us when we signed that contract at MEPS that they were going to return us in the same condition they found us or better. And they took ownership of any of the bad things that happened to us, whether they liked it or not. Hence, the Veterans Administration provides certain benefits and coverages and essentially acts like a government-owned insurance company. I think one of the biggest problems is that mentality of that the VA stops acting like an advocate for us, the veteran, and start acting like a stakeholder for the government in terms of a insurance provider that's typically for profit. The reason I say that, and this is solely my opinion, I would love to hear what your opinion is, with insurance companies, and this is going to seem a little off subject, but I promise it's all linked. As an example, your doctor, under insurance guidelines, is only allowed to stay or speak with a patient for no more than 8 minutes. I know that sounds insane. What I want you to do, your next medical appointment, I'm not talking about the tech. I'm talking about the actual provider, the doctor or the PA. I want you to time on your watch how much time they spend with you on your exam. It's going to be 8 minutes, no more than 8 minutes. And they're going to be out of there. And they're only going to treat one symptom at a time. This is not because the doctor's heartless. This is not because the doctor's lazy. Because this is what the insurance industry demands from these medical providers. And the fact that the VA is acting like the insurance industry is a problem. I mean, how do we fix that? I don't know. I know several practitioners, I'm not going to say their names, but I thank them every day. They don't follow those rules. They'll take as long as it takes, and they'll handle multiple issues. And they'll just write it up a special way so that the insurance company approves it, i.e. in this case, the VA. But man, that shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. It's an issue. I would say for now, if you have a community care provider, the specialist that's treating you, be thankful. Be courteous. Literally thank them. Because 9 out of 10 times they're taking a major financial hit for you. Hell, they may not get paid for a year, if ever, by the VA for treating you. And yet they choose to. Give them thanks. Don't blow them up on socials or anything. Because, hell, that'll be more detrimental than anything else. Because the insurance companies will go after them for providing you good service. For helping you out. For healing you up. It's crazy, I know. I wish there was a better system. This is why we have to continue dealing with lawmakers and bringing to the attention of the VA during these community meetings, these town hall VA meetings, the virtual meetings. You know, when you get that phone call, that automated phone call inviting you to a virtual town hall, you may want to consider saying yes and tuning in, because you may be the only one courageous enough to speak up for the rest of us. Or you may be the only one with opportunity to speak up for the rest of us at that time. I hope this information helps. I hope that if you have any feedback, positive or negative, that you leave it in the comments. And let's help each other. Let's help this community. And if you don't know how to access your VA benefits, send us a message and we'll coach you the best we can. We do it for free. We're not a professional service whatsoever. We're just a bunch of fellow vets and first responders that care for one another. We hope you have an awesome rest of your week. We hope you had a safe 4th of July weekend. A happy 250th birthday for our country. Which freedom that we all benefit from, thanks to all of you. Take care. See you on the next one.